So when it comes to websites, 3 important roles that you need to know about. Number 1, you need to know the definition of a web designer. Can also be interchangeably known as a graphic designer. This is the person that will design the layout of your website, including the graphics and what will go where. Then the web developer is the second role you need to know about. Your web developer is the person that will work behind the scenes and make everything that your web designer created work. So they're going to put the mechanics in place. So if your web designer created a spot on your website that says click here, your web developer is the one that's going to create the HTML code so that when you do click here with your mouse, it will take you where you're supposed to go. And then the third role is your website editor or your content editor. You need someone that's going to provide all the copy or all the words for your website. Listen, if you've already got a website, if you're getting a new one, I want you to take your current content and update it. If you don't have a website, before you give your content to your web designer, I want you to get with a content editor that can update your bio, that can update your history, and that just can make sure that everything you're presenting on your website makes sense. You need a word doctor, someone that can put a spin on what you're putting out there on your website. Because remember, your website is nothing more than a static brochure. Oftentimes, websites don't get updated but maybe once a month as new events are added. And for some people, even, once every 6 months or even once a year. Now, I definitely want you to update your website more frequently than once a year. But regardless, you want to make sure that when people go to your website that it represents you, the level of excellence that you're currently operating at. So, again, 3 things that you learned in this quick video. The difference between a web designer, which is the person that will lay out graphically what your website should look like. Your web developer, that's the person that handles the technical aspect of it. They'll provide all the HTML code to make your website live and give it all the bells and whistles. And then your content editor or content writer, that's the person that will provide all the content, all the word copy for your website. So I hope you've enjoyed these 3 tips on how you can have a great website. It's Robin Ware, and I look forward to working with you. Go to my website, thewareagency.com. If you need help getting your website up and going, or maybe you've got a current website and you just need it to be refreshed, I'd love to help you with that. Again, thewareagency.com. You can follow me on social media networks at The Ware Agency or at Robin M. Ware. Thanks.